Blue planet's atmosphere is bleeding out. The apocalypse has begun, but I can travel to the fantasy world. There are elves in this world.
Fire!
There are dwarves.
Attack!
And countless demons. Demons hit the Avenor line every single day. People live in danger every day. After handing over this world to the sanctuary, I'm invincible. Bye. 3 months ago, I was just a nobody getting bullied.
Black hair, black eyes, lowest rank in the Alliance. You don't even know how to use Steam Tech.
Look at this loser. He probably doesn't even know what Steam Tech is.
Come on, crawl under my legs and I'll let you off today.
All right, Steam Tech, huh? I'll show you what real tech looks like. Industrial miracle. I will hand this world over to the sanctuary.
I'm not joking. I found a new world. It has elves and demons. Jasper Blue Planet is in an apocalypse. We don't have time for your jokes. Every second wasted means more people die. I'm not joking. The climate is warm there. There is arable land. And endless water resources.
The apocalypse is here. Many people are losing it.
I am not crazy. I'm fine. I have proof. This is the magic stone I found in that world.
This is... Are you my future boss? Doesn't look like anything special.
Diana, our best diplomat. She can go to the other world with you to handle the diplomatic affairs. Maria is a Taoist disciple heading to the other world. She can also observe its influence on mysticism.
Incredible! This tiny magic core has such a stable and solid structure. If we get this, laser weapons and exoskeleton armors are not a problem. Captain Zane, you must give me this stone. I can develop nuclear fusion technology. Bullshit! What can you do with it? Give it to me and I can build mechas!
Gentlemen, calm down. Do you have more of this stone over there?
Yes, probably. They are everywhere.
Are you saying it's a world with countless magic stones?
I guess so.
I clearly said there are countless monsters. Are you saying there is countless undeveloped fertile land? That world has magic and monsters. Those lands already have owners. The land humans can control is very limited. And their status is very low. Full of magic stones and precious research materials. Unknown world, infinite land? Are you guys even listening to me?
We have loved peace since ancient times. We just want to farm all our lives.
But those lands aren't ours.
Zane means whoever stops us from farming, we'll kill them. Truth only lies within guns. But there is only one problem now.
What?
Just one stone cannot prove the existence of the world you mentioned. Do you have any other way to prove it?
I do. I can open the portal.
All units, red alert!
Unbelievable! This portal looks like it grew out of nowhere!
If we can figure out this tech, we can explore the universe and never wait to die here again.
Bullshit! Look at this portal's material! It's a miracle to physics!
What physics? Another world actually exists. Physics is dead.
Do you have to be this excited?
Yes, it's necessary. Jasper, do you know what this means?
What does it mean?
It means rapid progress in material science. Mechs from sci-fi movies, nuclear fusion, and the long-stalled Gate project can all be built in the shortest time, plus the resources of a whole other world are enough to feed countless our citizens. Besides, combining magic materials with tech could make mythical creations. It means our sanctuary can all migrate to the other world, so your safety now matters more than anyone.
Everyone, level 1 combat readiness! All Sanctuary elites assemble, march to the other world!
You black-haired, black-eyed folk have weak bodies, not as tough as orcs, not as smart as us dwarves by the great god of craftsmen. How could black-haired humans be such a useless race?
You black-haired, dark-eyed bugs only exist to be my chamber pots. When you die, I'll skin you and use you as drums.
Chop off your fingers just for kicks? Your tongues goes perfectly with drinks.
Bullshit! We come from a country with a long history. We just forgot.
Little brat, you've got some nerve, I'll kill you.
High Oak Lords are the smartest in the world. He is also the strongest in the world. Compared to you two, we humans are nothing.
A bunch of trash worse than that loser Jasper.
Wonder where that loser went.
I love Jasper's defiant yet helpless look.
Kill all these humans!
Sir, this is under the elves' protection. If we kill these humans, I'm afraid the elves and those white-skinned humans will hold us accountable.
Yeah, how about we just beat them up?
I am of the dwarf royalty. Even the elves have to rely on our steam weapons to fight the demons.
You might be fine, but killing people randomly, the elves and humans will cause trouble for our tribe.
Complete the task I gave you and each gets a flintlock.
Thanks for the reward, Mr. Bryce. Weak humans dying by Lord Bryce's hands is your honor.
Lowly humans, this is what the god of craftsmen bestowed upon us dwarves as the greatest gift. Steam technology, Jasper, and all you humans are just ants before this technology. This is... What is this?
Who are all these people? A spatial teleportation spell, only a legendary archmage could pull this off.
Just who on earth are they making such a grand entrance?
Shut up, big shots like them aren't people we can mess with.
Such fresh air in a world so full of life. Turn on all scanners now.
Is this really necessary?
Of course it is. The environment here is simply better than the paradise in our ancient texts.
Commander, people who reach the absolute peak in their respective fields can sometimes be a bit weird and fanatical.
What about you?
The locals are so rude.
Jasper, how could it be you?
So this is an otherworld race. Why is this little dwarf so short? Is he born like this? Or is it a genetic mutation?
What are you laughing at? My wife is having a baby at home!
Boss, my wife is having a baby today, too.
Do you guys share the same wife? Jasper, you trash, perfect time to wipe all of you out today.
Maximum alert! Enable full firepower!
Boss, why am I starting to panic?
Boss, shouldn't we just run?
What are you terrified of? There is no magic aura on them, nor any steam tech, just a bunch of iron sticks. What is there to fear, Jasper? Be a man and fight me one-on-one.
Jasper.
Sure.
Jasper, you idiot! We dwarves aren't just about steam tech. Our raw strength is also.
Listen, times have changed.
Jasper, you idiot! We dwarves aren't just about steam technology. Our strength is also.
Listen, times have changed.
God of craftsmen, save me!
Should have run earlier. And now.
Jasper, I am from dwarf royalty. How dare you?
Too bad the aim was off. Sorry for being impulsive. Hope it won't bother your work.
Your safety is the top priority of our work.
Who are you?
Friend, we are humans.
You are... Wait, just humans! You brought a disaster to us all! Demons invaded the World Tree. Elves wield magic! Minotaurs possess strength! Goblins breed incredibly fast! And dwarves rely on steam tech to provide powerful weapons to all races. Black-haired humans are simply the weakest race. Offending the dwarves will bring a massive catastrophe upon us.
Don't worry. We are here. From now on, we humans have nothing to fear.
What do you mean we humans even lack the most basic fortress to resist the dwarves?
Fortress. That's simple.
The dwarf attack is coming soon. Now even if all of us start building fortress together, it'll be too late.
What the?
Stupid humans, how dare you attack us? Warriors, it's time to show these lowly humans the consequences of that. Warriors, bring our new flintlocks and black powder. Let's kick their ass and show every race in Avenor that we great dwarves are truly the strongest. Rest assured, Father, I will destroy Jasper and his race to prove to all races that with black powder cannons, who needs magic or battle aura, times have changed. March!
This is impossible. Is that magic?
Nice place. What a miracle are you? Divine envoys of the god of construction.
Is this where we will live? Houses like these are only meant for the upper races. You must be divine envoys.
We are not. We just love building infrastructure.
It's an enemy attack!
Protect our divine envoys!
It's a minotaur!
What's special about it?
Minotaurs, of course!
They are incredibly powerful. And Barton is a king among minotaurs. Their muscles boast the ultimate defense, resisting the sharpest cold weapons. Their sheer strength is devastating enough to crush any invading enemies. Humans are the weakest as long as Barton guards against that iron stick weapon. He can wipe out these humans easily.
My queen, are you just letting these scumbags run wild?
The buried ancient gods are awakening. Beneath the frost, the Lich King's power has been unleashed. Greater darkness is looming. Only the steam tech of the dwarves can help us fend off this darkness. We have sheltered these black-haired humans for centuries, and they...
Look at there!
For the tribe! Protect the divine envoy!
Stupid humans, I am the strongest minotaur in the tribe!
Is it over? We black-haired humans have always been despised in this land. We lack magical talent. It's fine if it ends now.
Their muscle density far exceeds any creature on this planet.
He can't even use a gun, nothing to fear.
My goodness.
You are definitely a divine envoy!
Commander, based on my analysis, this Minotaur has very high genetic similarity to us, but inside his body there's a unique substance to enhance physical constitution.
And that means...
If we just extract this substance, we can break past physical limits. Everyone becomes superhuman.
Doesn't that mean we'll be invincible?
Not only that, all matter in this world is a surreal innovation in material science. I've sent the data back. Research results will arrive shortly.
Can they produce that quickly?
You should trust the sanctuary.
Jasper, you've already fired that weapon once. It must be out of juice now. Watch how my dwarf army crushes you.
We are doomed! This is the dwarf army armed with cutting-edge steam tech.
We human race will be wiped out this time.
Taylor, these locals are too rude.
The authority anticipated possible emergencies, so we came fully prepared.
Why aren't you guys afraid? Steam technology. What stands behind us is an entire empire. Show up! The endless torrent of steel! Behind me is an endless flood of steel.
This such violent aesthetics! God of craftsmen, what kind of creation is this? This is a man's true romance! Things like this shouldn't belong to the weak and inferior humans! Putting such fine things in their hands, do they even know how to use them? We dwarves are the ancestors of machinery, fellow dwarves! We have the most advanced flintlocks! the most advanced cannons, for the glory of the Hammerstone tribe.
Commander, are the local races always this brave?
It's time to show them the difference.
Divine envoys! Even if we have these iron beasts to help us, we still can't beat the dwarves? We'll hold them off. Run, divine envoys!
Don't be afraid, folks. To deal with them, I don't even need the tanks behind me.
Everyone get ready!
The range of a flintlock is 30 meters. It's time to let all races in this world know that the Hammerstone tribe's steam technology is the true savior of this world.
Fire.
Dwarven warriors charge! Crush their fire sticks!
The black-haired humans of Avenor. That weapon in their hands is quite interesting. Behind them seems to be a civilization of black-haired humans.
Have you decided to protect these humans?
The World Tree never lacks forbidden weapons. But against the restless demons and the awakening titans, these forbidden weapons are not as useful as dwarven steam tech. The Knight's Code tells me the strong should challenge the stronger, not bully the weak.
If they can repel the dwarves in the name of the elven goddess, I shall protect them and allow the sanctuary behind them to become a tributary state of Avenor.
But what they are facing are dwarves armed with steam technology.
This is impossible.
100 meters left, everyone get ready!
Fire.
What is this? These are flintlocks!
Who fired the flintlock? Flintlocks don't fire this fast or from this far!
Bryce, in front of the sanctuary's modern weapon steam technology is nothing.
Hostile black-haired humans, how dare you underestimate us, the dwarven supreme masterpiece, bring it up! This is the dwarves' greatest, meant to end the demon's ultimate weapon, Jasper! Go to hell! This is the dwarves' greatest ultimate weapon to end the demons, Jasper! Go to hell! What the hell?
This is what those black-haired humans who can't use magic or aura came up with.
That the black-haired humans can create these is indeed commendable. But it's also a coincidence.
What coincidence?
First, the dwarves didn't care about these humans who call themselves Sanctuary. Although they prepared muskets and cannons, their numbers are too few. If Sanctuary's weapons could be used infinitely, why bring them out just now?
But Your Majesty, if we support them, these weapons could be mass-produced.
The dwarves as the race with the strongest memory on the world tree. The cost of one of their muskets equals training a tier 1 mage. Their weapons must be costly, and their warriors are physically weak. They might not do well in large-scale battles. Get ready, Rhea. Our elven kingdom will officially contact this sanctuary and make it a vassal state of our elven kingdom. Yes, Your Majesty. But what if Sanctuary disagrees? Within the Elven Kingdom, it's not up to them to disagree. The slums are very poor. We can bring supplies to win them over.
Lost my dwarven steam creations. How could they lose?
I've been gone too long. You dwarves really think these weapons were created by you?
Bastard! Didn't you say your weapons were 500 years ahead of this world?
You promised to help me get rid of those black-haired humans, but you failed too. My weapons are absolutely the most advanced. Those black-haired humans must have found some secret treasures.
Maybe you should look at their weapons.
This time I represent the Lich King under the Titan God, here to tell you the time to conquer Avenor has come. I don't want that during the final battle. I'll still see those annoying humans.
Wait, I still don't know your race.
You and them are... I crossed into this world 30 years ago, and never expected that this world still has those lowly sanctuary bloodlines. In the original world, I couldn't mess with the sanctuary. Now the sanctuary people, could they have come to this world too? Remember, I just want all sanctuary bloodlines dead.
The community construction is almost complete. Estimated to house 100,000 people, subsequent construction will continue. The sanctuary has decided to launch the first wave of immigration.
Isn't the special ops coming in first?
Commander, the special ops needs to stay in Celestia until the last moment to protect the citizens.
They are admirable. We need to speed up.
Taylor has been in the lab recently and extracted from the Minotaur the substance that makes people stronger. Just need enough local materials to be able to infinitely strengthen a person's body.
Doesn't that mean that we sanctuary people can all become invincible?
Think bigger. I think everyone can become gods.
If so, doesn't that mean...
Besides, Elven requests diplomacy with the sanctuary. The Elven guards and the Queen. Where are they going?
Isn't it obvious? I heard the dwarves recently against those dark-haired humans lost a battle beautiful cat lady. Want to buy some good stuff.
Meow! The dwarves against those good-for-nothing humans lost.
So they must be going to pacify the dwarves. So do want to buy. My holy goodness, they're heading towards the humans.
Queen, making such a big scene, what if the dwarves see us? The dwarves need to be put in their place. Winning over the sanctuary can also give the dwarves some sense of urgency. But what if the sanctuary people are unwilling, my dear Rhea? Those sanctuary people are poor. We can provide them with the best architects to build homes just like the city of Avenor. And offer food and protection. Why would they refuse once we offer the terms? Those sanctuary people will beg to be our vassal.
This is the slum? Queen, this was Avenor's former slum in such a short time? Could they have the help of gods?
No matter, running a city needs more than just housing. Food and troops are also indispensable. The sanctuary will surely agree to become the Elven Kingdom's vassal.
The elves are visiting. Please meet in the reception room.
This is the slums. The former slums of Avenor. In such a short time, could they have the Holy Spirit's help?
It doesn't matter. For a city to operate, besides shelter, food and troops are also indispensable. Sanctuary will definitely agree to become a vassal state of Elven Kingdom.
The elves are visiting. Please meet them in the reception room.
What exactly did you do to our queen?
They say the Elven are stupid. I guess so.
If it wasn't you, why has our queen been stuck in this weird pose for almost an hour?
What do you know? Diplomacy requires grace.
What brings you here, Sister Queen?
I want Sanctuary to become a vassal state of Elven Kingdom. We can offer protection to Sanctuary and also provide at least a day's worth of food per person. By the way, how many people are there in Sanctuary? For nations on the world tree, a normal country has 1 or 200 people at most, 1 or 2,000. Protecting so few people to get Sanctuary's technology is worth it. Are there only 14 people left? Don't worry, with our elves' help it will develop again sooner or later. Billion. I am Ellie, Queen of the Elves among the forces of the World Tree. We are considered a major power. Today, I'm recruiting a small nation called Sanctuary. They say their sanctuary has 1.4 billion people. Since when did Sanctuary's population have anything to do with billions? 1.4 billion.
Our sanctuary is struggling. You just said you would provide our people with 1 meal a day each. Does that still count?
The Elven Kingdom can offer Sanctuary some degree of protection. Our elves are all the finest mages. Become our vassal state. We elves can protect Sanctuary.
Sanctuary doesn't need protection. The dwarf army is already on its way.
Whether it's you or the 1.4 billion people behind you, you will all be slaughtered by the dwarves. Commander Headquarters just sent another batch of supplies.
Queen, today I'll teach you a lesson. Whoever offends Sanctuary will be hunted down no matter how far.
Special Ops Fred and Chris have delivered the supplies.
A cart that moves without being pulled. It's not magic either. You want to rely on these strange little gadgets to resist the dwarf army. The black-haired humans are in a tough spot in Avenor, relying on the elf sanctuary to gain a foothold. Stop daydreaming.
Daydreaming, you'll see soon enough.
I can't believe it can reach so far and show the battlefield. If we can monitor positions, wouldn't it guarantee a win?
These otherworlders are so ignorant. Fred, what did you do before? Why did you join the Sanctuary team? I used to raise insects. When the apocalypse came, the Sanctuary needed me, so I came.
Warriors of the Hammerstone tribe, the black-haired humans dared to massacre our kin. This grudge must be paid in blood. Take these weak humans and kill them all. Human children are most delicious.
The dwarves will slaughter all enemies.
But last time Prince Bryce brought cannons and flintlocks and still lost. Can we really win? Cowards don't deserve to be dwarf warriors. Bryce was my son, murdered by humans with despicable tricks. In this battle, I wager everything as the dwarf king.
See that these are the enemies you'll face. Dwarves in a frenzy are at least twice as strong. Very hard to deal with.
No rush. It's time to show you what my sanctuary is capable of.
See that? This is the enemy you will face, frenzied dwarves. Their strength is doubled, at least very tough to deal with.
No rush. It's time to show you what my sanctuary can do.
Fire!
And here I thought it was something they are still perfectly fine. What do you know, woman? The queen is the elven goddess's avatar on Earth. How dare you be so insolent?
She is the elven goddess's avatar. Well, I'm the avatar of the Zeus on Earth then.
All right.
No rush. Let the bullets fly a bit.
Bueno's mission can finally be completed. The blueprints for more advanced creations, we dwarves must obtain them. What is that? Something seems to be flying over. Could it be some magical beast with so many dwarf warriors here? Even a magical beast can be easily killed.
Run! Take cover!
Let's go!
Looks like they'll be quiet for a while. We can use this time to build up our defenses.
I doubt it. Those who worship Western gods aren't exactly good people. They're all schemers.
No need to worry. The enhancement pod is ready.
Doesn't that mean we can all become invincible?
Our biggest weakness is our weak bodies. Now our biggest flaw is fixed. I can be like a mythical immortal.
Lilith!
You failed. The mole master planted in Avenor has been eliminated.
Those dwarves are so useless, and the black-haired humans somehow got their hands on powerful weapons!
Their weapons are strong, but they are physically weak. What take their heads?
A mere monster! How could it know my plan? Damn descendants of the sanctuary! How did they get so lucky?
Is the enhancement complete? So exactly how strong am I now?
Let me feel it and we'll know. The current enhancement limit is 6 times. Commander, your physical attributes would probably match this world's legendary golden behemoth in close combat. But due to resource constraints, if we want mass implementation, we can only enhance 1 to 3 times. Do you have to be so excited? Even if a golden behemoth revives, it just takes a single missile.
A golden behemoth is a creature that can brawl with dragons. Fist fighting is a man's romance.
A man's romance. Then the Academy of Sciences nuclear fusion mecha under research. You won't get one then.
Nuclear fusion mecha.
That's not off the table. But your body was just enhanced. Let me take you to the room for a proper checkup. Commander, I think our diplomatic policy with the locals still needs some tweaks. Come discuss it with me.
Commander, I need to study with you the fighting skills.
I have something to do, gotta go. This is way too scary.
Now that our security is guaranteed, it's about time to start the nationwide migration plan.
How did monsters appear in Avenor?
You are Jasper.
Gorgeous, I think there's a misunderstanding here.
I'm screwed with such tight security, someone actually broke into my room.
How about we eat first before we talk?
I serve the Lich King, you black-haired humans. The forbidden weapons you possess pose a severe threat. I am here to eliminate you.
You're serious?
After being enhanced, my strength seems no weaker than the legendary golden behemoth.
The golden behemoth? That can battle dragons and rival the gods. Now it's my turn. Where did all your arrogance go?
Human, you have completely enraged me. Human, you've completely pissed me off. Impossible. Your black-haired race are clearly just ordinary people. How could you shatter my evil god's eye? Is this magic or a combat skill?
My left punch deals high damage. My right punch deals massive damage. I just have pure brute strength.
Impossible. How could you keep up with my speed? I don't get it. Impossible. A few days ago, you were clearly just an ordinary person. The black-haired race is strong. I planned that after losing the dwarf, I would subjugate this black-haired race. Now I need to find a chance to escape. You can run.
I'm waiting for the soldiers behind me. What are you waiting for?
Waiting to die.
What do you want to ask?
You're giving up just like that.
Come on, at least put up some resistance. After being captured, to avoid being humiliated, it's best to reduce pointless resistance. His eyes just now kept lingering on me.
That's slander!
You think we'll believe you?
My figure isn't any worse than this witch's. A man cannot, at least he shouldn't.
I really have no other intentions. Do you know how much a talking spider appeals to men?
So who are you? Why did you attack the commander? I am the Vanguard General of the Lich King. The dwarves are on our side. I wanted to subdue you as pawns. Who knew it?
The dwarves actually serve the Lich King. This Avenor is more complex than we thought.
By the way, the Lich King has a subordinate who is also a black-haired human. The dwarves targeting the black-haired humans was ordered by him. Could this person be like you?
I don't know. Besides this, does he have any other features?
He's very short and has a weird accent. A wise man submits to circumstances.
This is highly important. I must report this ASAP.
Got it, Diana. These people from Flower Nation coming here must be up to something.
I know the terms. 1 pack a day. No, 1 pack every 3 days. That long red food.
We have plenty of spicy strips here. However, there is no free lunch in this world. You have to work for us.
What an incredible creation. What an incredible creation.
Congratulations on getting your wish, Master.
Awaken the ancient dragon that once ruled the demons! Crush Avenor! Crush those damn sanctuary descendants!
My queen, you haven't rested in days. What have those people been doing lately?
My queen, they are farming.
Seems I was overthinking. If the sanctuary were truly as powerful as they boast, how could they just peacefully farm?
You are wise, my queen.
Let's go. It really is time for a good rest.
This is a monster horde.
It's monsters. A monster horde.
We finally had a few good days. Let's fight these beasts.
Right, how can we let the benefactor risk their life on the front line? Let's fight these beasts.
If we die, we die.
Folks, protecting the people is our duty. For this situation, we are already prepared.
This is the evil creature that Bueno summoned.
For this monster, through traditional skills, I've learned a self-destruct technique. I'll take it down with me.
No need for that.
This monster is no longer just the sanctuary's business. As for the native races, we don't know their stance.
We can't put all our eggs in one basket, Taylor. When will the backup arrive?
They are rushing here right now.
It's too late. I'll hold it off. What is this?
This is...
Trash belongs in the dump!
See that this is the gap between a powerful race and the sanctuary.
Watch out, my queen, one of the Lich King's 10 demon generals, Lilith. Why are you here?
Lilith is with my sanctuary now. No need for the elves to worry.
What kind of monster is this?
Meow, I'm gonna die facing a monster like this means certain death.
Someone from the sanctuary crossed over again. Someone from the sanctuary crossed over again.
I can't win. Logic tells me I still have a chance if I escape now.
Protect Jasper!
Looks like you got here before me.
Foolish sanctuary people I crossed over 80 years ago. Crossing over at the same time as me was a group of sanctuary people. After helping each other at first, I killed them. Too bad they left behind this lowly sanctuary bloodline.
So it was you, you animal! Our ancestors at least knew you and you actually killed them!
Bastard! The dwarves hunted across all of Avenor. Our lives have been so hard all these years, it was all your doing!
You knew about my existence all along.
No matter how useless the dwarves are, they at least had the weapons I gave them. I just didn't expect so many of you came this time, but you're still a bunch of ants. Just hand over the sanctuary, people, and I will withdraw my troops. To kill you, I don't even need to lift a finger, Elven Queen, I can promise you. As long as you hand over these sanctuary people, I will withdraw my troops.
If we just abandon these useless humans, maybe it's not a bad idea.
If these humans hadn't wiped out the dwarves, we wouldn't be struggling so much now. Stupid sanctuary bugs see that this is the deterrence of power.
My elves and monsters have no room for reconciliation, and will never compromise. Kill.
Wise choice.
This damn guy. A race with no abilities at all. They just got Lilith's protection. Do they really think the elves fear them?
You scumbags, your plan won't work.
Stupid sanctuary people, lonely bugs.
You have a problem with the sanctuary.
A problem? Maybe jealousy is a better word. Why does your sanctuary have a long history and countless magnificent cultures? I don't believe your motherland can still protect you losers.
Everyone prepare to fight!
No need.
Accepting your fate without the protection of your mighty sanctuary, you're all just a bunch of giant babies.
Stopping isn't out of fear, but to deal with you, I'm enough.
Sanctuary people are all talk unless your motherland also comes to this other world. Too bad that's impossible.
As you wish.
As you wish.
Bastard.
What a miracle.
Meow, such a huge portal. Only a god could open it.
This is his trump card. What's behind the door?
This bastard hiding such a trump card. Just mere special ops. Tanks. Nothing to fear.
Birds singing and flowers blooming. Meow!
That monster seems scared.
Impossible. This monster is definitely disaster level, yet it's scared. What exactly is in there?
Stop him! Can't let him destroy the portal!
I'll do it.
No need.
Betcha.
These are mechanical creations. No magic, not dwarven steam tech either.
Is this the true power of the sanctuary? It's ridiculous I actually thought of making the sanctuary a vassal of the elves.
That damn idiot Barton dared to attack the humans before.
Humans, do they remember us bullying them before?
Sanctuary mass-produced Mecha Flame Dragon 1. Nuclear fusion-powered laser weapons equipped with various individual weapons. The surface metal is made of magical and real-world metals combined into a highly magic-resistant and durable alloy.
Damn it! The secret of traveling to another world! How could you share it with the government?
Patriotism. An animal like you won't understand.
You're dead!
Those sanctuary people have strong weapons. Their physical strength is weak. Protect them!
No need for that. The first special ops team should be almost fully enhanced by now.
Who are these people?
Awesome!
Are these really the weak sanctuary humans? Are these really the weak sanctuary people? Monsters! The sanctuary people are all monsters. Such slaughter, aren't they afraid of the gods' wrath?
Wrath.
The War of Avenor is a war between races. Slaughtering like this is a blasphemy against the gods.
It's a blasphemy against the gods. We sanctuary people don't believe in gods. They fight to the death, because standing behind them are the people they must protect.
What incredible will and faith. But even so, that bone dragon monster, how will you deal with it? You still have to rely on our races to attack together.
The sanctuary people are strong, but we aren't weak either.
Exactly, Goblin Army, just wait! It'll be our chance to strike!
No need.
Jasper, don't hesitate. If all races unite now, we can still fight it.
Look.
Is this also a creation from your sanctuary?
I really have no idea. Has our sanctuary's technology advanced to this level?
Let me explain. Since making contact with displaced materials and energy sciences have advanced rapidly, we even created a fusion of magic and science. It was specifically built for you as your gear.
Me.
Neural control puts immense pressure on the body of a war machine this massive, only your 6-time enhanced body can control it.
Transform! Kira, kill them right now! Jasper, you're dead. Kira is from the Shadow Clan, a born master assassin against any opponent she can kill with a single strike.
Impossible.
Bastard Lilith, how dare you betray the Lich King!
Has the Lich King ever eaten a yolk pie or spicy strips and cola? This is the Shadow Clan. The Shadow Clan are born master assassins. Though their defense is weak, but they can hide in the shadows and their attacks almost ignore defense. No one has ever captured them alive.
Just got lucky.
Boss, since when did you become Mr. Lucky If it wasn't to draw Kira out, we would have blasted this guy to dust long ago.
It's over, we won!
Something happened.
What happened?
The entire sanctuary is relocating. There's a change in the Otherworld Project Eagle Sanctuary might already know.
We might be in trouble.
Oh, my dear Agent Smith, look, just by pressing this button, a Coke will be delivered right to my desk. Commander, stop messing with your stupid Coke button. Something happened at the sanctuary. Oh, nobody knows the sanctuary better than me. My dear Smith, I once said nobody in the world knows stocks better than me. They didn't believe me. It turns out I am the only true stock god. The same goes for the sanctuary. Commander, this is not a drill. The sanctuary seems to be up to a big plan. A big plan. Starting a few days ago, they've been continuously moving from bases nationwide all the refugees to the Northern Island. Such a massive migration. I have reason to suspect they seem to have found a way to evade the apocalypse. My dear Smith, I think it's time to contact our allies. Sure, Commander. Head to the Sanctuary Northern Island base.
Kid, I almost thought I'd never see you again!
Come on, Zane. We can meet once we reach Avenor.
Good boy, you guys won quite a few battles there. You didn't embarrass the sanctuary.
How are things here?
About 90% evacuated. But our satellites caught the US teaming up with Japan and South Korea heading to the Arctic.
Actually, the higher-ups already had plans for this. With such a massive migration, it'd be weird to go unnoticed. We might not need the last resort. But we can still show them the power of tech and magic combined. By reverse engineering the magical world and processing 5 elements cores with nuclear fusion, it can follow preset programs to cast 5 elements magic. Or rather, this armor is a high-energy sun itself.
Fuck those damn sanctuary people! They have a way to avoid the apocalypse and didn't even notify us!
Flower Nation people.
This table is worth $500,000.
Commissioner Smith is leading the team this time. With Flower Nation joining forces with us, we will definitely make the sanctuary surrender.
To deal with the sanctuary, our Eagle Nation deployed a Sun-class battleship. This battleship is the pinnacle of Eagle Nation's tech.
It's flying!
What level of tech is this?
Nuclear powered with practically infinite power.
Sanctuary, before your eagle daddy kneel and beg for mercy, ha ha ha. Commissioner Smith, incoming flying object approaching at Mach 55, requesting orders.
Mach 55, are they aliens?
I don't care if they're aliens, scorching sun lasers ready.
Warning, warning. Locked on by Eagle Nation lasers.
Assessing threat level.
A stray dog.
Then a stray dog it is. Ha ha ha! Fire! He just rushed right into it!
Didn't you test this armor after building it?
Time is tight now. Weapons are made to be used. This mecha's presence is too overwhelming. Aside from Jasper's physical stats, no one else could test it.
And after fusing this armor with magic, it seems to have developed its own will. It's not chosen by others, it chooses who can master it. But even if Jasper tanked it with his bare body, this laser weapon wouldn't be a problem.
Watch out, boss!
Die, Sanctuary scums!
He should be dead by now.
Agent Smith is mighty, Eagle Nation is mighty.
It's just the Sanctuary. How can they compare to Eagle Nation's tech? No, that's wrong! Impossible, the Sanctuary! Since when did they have such materials? All weapon units get ready!
Perfect, let's test this armor's performance.
What kind of monster is this?
Scared me to death, these guys are so unreliable.
What could happen to me? This armor feels amazing.
We get it! I'm done with you guys.
Looks like combining magic and tech really works.
When will I get to wear the armor and have some fun? It'd be worth dying for.
You'll get your chance.
If combining magic and technology is so feasible, then that big machine can be built quickly too.
The big machine.
This is Sanctuary's greatest technological achievement, combining magic and Taoist arts built with all our resources to fight off otherworld threats, the ultimate trump card. Those damn Sanctuary people, how dare they resist and kill my dear Commissioner Smith?
We won't let them get away with it.
Who are you?
Gavin Royce, here to escort Lord Lich King's people to the magical world. Let's go! No one knows magic better than me!
Don't we need to take the others?
Oh, not a single one! As for magic learners, having me alone is enough. I've had enough of this doomed world and those ordinary people!
My queen.
The black-haired humans are incredibly strong. Rhea, what should we elves do?
My queen, you're worrying too much. The ones who should worry now are the other races on the world tree. Those who bullied the black-haired humans were not few in number. even including the other humans.
That's true. The elves, as the front line of the Avenor defense, have spent too much time fighting the demons. Perhaps the black-haired humans can solve the demon problem once and for all. Besides, your majesty, haven't you noticed the biggest problem with the sanctuary? Population. Even though Jasper said the sanctuary has 1.4 billion people, but for the races on the world tree, none have populations in the billions. So, my queen, you are the most beautiful elf we have. If we could form a marriage alliance with the sanctuary.
Oh, really, Rhea? How dare you make fun of me? I should just marry you off to Jasper.
I wouldn't mind that.
Ha ha ha!
Look over there. People all over the mountains.
This is for you.
As a savior, what's wrong with having admirers?
I'm sorry.
Look, you're scaring her.
Admiration. Are you sure it's just admiration? Someone seems pretty thrilled. Actually, I'm quite traditional. Exactly, this girl Maria is finally making a fuss.
Maria, actually,
She can be the second wife.
Maria, your tradition is centuries old.
Are you guys fighting for mating rights? Of course not. I have an experiment to finish in the lab.
Sister Diana, why aren't you leaving?
If I leave, don't tell me you're gonna do something to the little spider.
Nonsense.
Alright, I'll stop teasing you. Now the first batch of sanctuary civilians have all been relocated. The authorities now encourage the other world expansion. With enough supplies, you can not only trade for food, but also get an enhancement opportunity.
That's a great idea.
There's a problem, though. Avenol is too small, so we need...
demons.
Are there really 1.4 billion people in your sanctuary?
People have been slacking off a bit lately. The population is a bit small.
Do you have any idea what 1.4 billion people means?
What does it mean?
As the center of the world tree is home to all kinds of races. But even on the world tree, the most fertile goblins have a population of no more than 100,000. Among the races on the world tree, if any race gets too populous, the others will consider them a threat.
Our sanctuary doesn't start trouble, but we aren't afraid of it either. What a joke. Right now in the sanctuary, hundreds of thousands of special ops have almost all been physically enhanced once. Plus, with weapons combining tech and magic, we really have nothing to fear.
Of course there is another way.
What way if we can resolve this without fighting? Our sanctuary naturally loves peace.
Among all the races, we elves have a pretty good reputation. If you could form a marriage alliance with us.
Hey, wait, what are you doing?
1, 2, 3.
just relying on sheer numbers and weapons called technology.
Lich King, no one knows the sanctuary better than I do. Every word I say is the truth.
My lord, as for human wave tactics, who can match our undead army? Please, my lord, allow me to march and crush Avenor.
Bueno died in Avenor, and Lilith successively lost contact in Avenor. Their weapons, especially that Doomsday weapon, cannot be underestimated.
Just a doomsday weapon. With my full charm power unleashed, even tons of inanimate objects can be charmed instantly. When the time comes, we can put on a good show for them.
What a pity that Avenor cost me 2 top generals. Bueno is one thing, but if Lilith is captured by them, who knows how she will be treated.
Please no.
No. I'll gladly accept this bag of chips. Cultivators should clear their minds of desires. As for these snacks, let's offer them to the Grandmaster in style. Do you guys still need a Grandmaster?
Hey. You are playing games here without me.
Weren't you playing games with the Elven Queen? Where is the Elven Queen?
She went back and something big happened. The demons are making a move. The elves are preparing their defenses.
Speaking of which, we keep talking about demons. But the demons, what kind of creatures are they exactly? We still don't know.
Regarding demons, they should be just like us, intelligent beings. If they are intelligent beings, we might be able to communicate with them. That's true. If the demons only want a land to live on, peaceful coexistence might be possible.
Exactly. All conflicts stem from uneven resource distribution. The sanctuary can perfectly solve this.
Impossible. Have you heard of the giants?
At the dawn of the Asia world, it was a world of pure chaos. Titans were this world's first living beings. Each Titan would use their own power to nourish a world tree.
The living beings on the world tree were food for the Titans.
Doesn't that mean Titans are like gods of creation?
Every time these beings took a nap, it lasted hundreds of millions of years. If technology combined with magic kept developing, we might stand a chance in hundreds of millions of years. The gods joined forces and killed the Asia world's Titan, and paid with their lives to bury this Titan as nourishment for the world tree. And the demons are the dead Titan's resentment manifested into a race.
That scared me. Good thing this Titan is already dead.
Then the native beings of this world might be the legacy of the gods. If that's the case, it makes sense why their population is so small.
Why?
The legacy of the gods determines this race's population size and quality. If the legacy is depleted, the population naturally stops growing.
I have a question. As sanctuary residents, why can our population keep growing?
As sanctuary residents, besides praying to the god of wealth, when have we ever taken these gods seriously?
I actually believe in our founder.
Excluding religious folks. And if we had to explain why we sanctuary residents are unaffected, tracing back to ancient times, whose ancestors weren't gods, we sanctuary residents might be demigods ourselves.
This is the demon invasion.
Damn it, the human representative, why aren't they here yet?
What else could it be? A bunch of weak humans facing such a massive monster siege? They must be terrified.
Oh, beautiful elf. We goblins have strong reproductive abilities, and elves possess great power. If we combine, we might be able to birth a new race to defeat the demon invasion.
Insolent! How dare you disrespect the queen!
Minotaur Chief, what do you mean?
I think the Goblin Chief has a point. I think what the Goblin Chief said makes sense.
Insolent! The elves are noble! How could you?
With Avenor invaded by demons, there is no such thing as noble or lowly.
Goblins aside, but you Minotaurs, you are the strongest warriors of Avenor. You've always fought alongside us elves on the front line, slaying countless monsters. I didn't expect you to also.
Minotaurs are the strongest warriors on Avenor's defense line. Are you gonna be like the dwarves?
The dwarves bullied the weak, they had it coming.
Weak! That's why I absolutely hate Avenor!
Avenor as the first line of defense against the demons. We have been fighting them for years.
Even with the reproduction rate of the goblins, our numbers just can't keep up with the casualties inflicted by the demons. Since that's the case, we might as well join the demons.
You're courting death!
Avenor's strongest individual fighters, the Elves! If we didn't prepare in advance, how would we dare to show our hand now? Ha ha ha!
By doing this, aren't you afraid the sanctuary will come after you? By doing this, aren't you afraid the sanctuary will come after you?
I know you are on good terms with the Sanctuary Queen. You even left the Sanctuary late at night.
What nonsense are you saying?
That Sanctuary you rely on. Do you really think they'll come back alive?
What did you do?
The Sanctuary's power comes from its tech weapons, but what if the demons have someone who knows the Sanctuary better than anyone?
It looks like this time we can finally breach the Avenor defense.
Not so fast. We've controlled the elves and turned the 3 clan leaders, but that sanctuary doesn't seem like an easy target.
Don't worry, nobody knows the Sanctuary better than I do. If we win this, can I have Avenor as a reward? If I can get a territory, life would be sweet.
The World Tree has 9 layers of defense. Avenor is just the bottom layer.
What do you mean we still have to fight?
I'm the most powerful man in Eagle Nation. Before the apocalypse, my favorite hobby was showing those so-called stock gods who the real stock god is. The apocalypse actually didn't affect my life that much. Within Eagle Nation, I built numerous bases, gathering everyone who could afford the ticket. Then I transmigrated to a world of magic where immortality is possible, but regarding this world, what pisses me off the most is that the demons always fight pointless wars that bring them no oil or any other benefits.
We demons were born to eradicate every living creature on the world tree, don't worry. You're not native to the world tree. We have little hostility toward you.
Looks like the sanctuary people are making a move.
It's Sanctuary! With Sanctuary's high-tech weapons, they can definitely wipe out the demons!
It's the Sanctuary with the Sanctuary's tech weapons! We can surely wipe out the demons completely!
Higher!
These are the Sanctuary's tech weapons. Compared to Dwarven steam tech, they're on a whole other level.
Wow, so reliable.
Such powerful tech weapons.
If these weapons were endless, even I couldn't resist them.
In the realm I used to rule, the tech was far superior to theirs. No one knows tech better than me, but tech is no match for magic.
Naturally. It's time for the Sanctuary and these otherworld natives to know the horror of necromancy.
Wait, we won. Magic doesn't stand a chance against technology.
Is Sanctuary team still hiring? Does anyone want to adopt Meow?
Wait, this battle isn't over yet!
That distance, like the Eagle Nation commander said, even a sniper rifle at such range would still leave me enough reaction time. Rise again, my legion.
It's necromancy! We're doomed, Meow! Even Sanctuary Team's technology stands no chance against an undead horde!
That damn necromancer is too far from the walls. Our magic can't reach him.
It's useless. We've studied Sanctuary Team's tech. Missiles can reach him, but they're too obvious. That sniper rifle can hit him, but this far away he'll dodge it with ease.
Sniper rifle is great at single target damage, but if it misses, it's just trash.
What a joke, tech weapon, all hype. As long as it can't hit, it's no threat to me.
Thanks to the Eagle Nation commander for leaking weapon specs. Otherwise, this would have been harder.
We'll hold back the undead army. You retreat first. Fall back to the second line.
Don't look down on us.
I still have a forbidden life sacrifice spell.
Hold your fire and wait.
This isn't a sniper rifle.
No, that's not.
A sniper rifle!
Long range, high damage, one shot, one kill. How is that not a sniper rifle?
Necromancy! Foolish sanctuary team. Now go face my undead army.
These vile locust warriors of Avenor follow me and cut them down!
It's our turn now. This is just the beginning.
Die!
Didn't you say a sniper rifle couldn't reach me from that distance?
Oh my Gavin, I never thought you'd stand there and take a sniper shot head on. In my world, not even God would dare attempt that.
God!
Never heard of him, but he's probably from the Sanctuary team. He went there, got married, and even had a son surnamed Hong.
I don't care about your damn god's love life. I only want to know why the intel you provided is different from what we encountered.
You know, Sanctuary team people are always a little off. They're crazy. We once fought them, and they developed a condition called firepower anxiety.
You fought them before.
That very battle, we had an iron tide. They relied on an iron will and beat us.
Flesh and blood against an iron army.
Even us undead, we fear that kind of force, yet they actually won.
So what? Our Eagle Nation had that tech decades ago.
If that is the case, we open a portal now to your world and bring your army back.
That powerful decades ago, after decades of growth, they must be unstoppable.
They're gone.
Gone.
Eagle Nation's weapons have been neglected for decades. No real development. Most are already scrap.
If they're gone, fine. As long as there are engineers, they can be fixed.
They're gone too. They lost their jobs and starved to death, my dear Gavin. You can't expect me to raise useless people. Damn. Ugh.
Don't worry, we still hold the advantage. First tell me why your intel is so wrong.
They've got firepower anxiety. Every weapon is mass-produced to them. Anything lethal or long-range is a sniper rifle. And now even steel has a will. I just hope our undead have iron will too. These monsters are their shells truly endless.
Not exactly. If the undead hold out for 10 years, we might drain them dry.
10 years, my mana won't last that long.
Bye.
Looks like Avenor has fallen.
Good will offer the Elven Queen up.
Move it! I can't wait to see Sanctuary Team on their knees!
So you're the ones behind the Demon Army Eagle Nation Commander.
Don't think you've won yet. My demon army is endless. Avenor will fall sooner or later.
You wicked demon, your men are all gone. Go find them.
You're asking for death!
Who said we're out of troops?
Great Demon Lord, we're here.
We're here.
Rhea. You three actually betrayed Avenor.
I am a merchant. To die defending a doomed city is meaningless. A better master is worth choosing.
The demon army is invincible, that is now certain.
Jasper, evacuate Sanctuary Team only if you survive. Does Avenor have hope?
Run!
Run where your special forces have already been annihilated by the demon army. Ha ha ha! Am I wrong?
We've completely lost. We've completely lost.
What?
We already sided with you and you still lost.
One bet in our lives and we still lost it.
Evil will fall. The demon army will be wiped out.
It's not over yet. Winner's not decided.
It already is. Release Ellie and Rhea, or you won't escape.
We've got hostages. If you care about their lives, behave yourselves. Open the Avenor's defense gate, Jasper. The Queen gave an order long ago. If she is ever captured, don't hesitate. Wipe out the demon army. This Elven Queen still carries your scent. Would you truly watch them die?
Nope.
No.
Spatial teleportation impossible.
You punk? Of course it's me.
Filthy human, so you were faking loyalty.
Go to hell, all of you.
Idiot, know your place.
filthy human, why betray the Lich King?
A bunch of idiots. I want power, not to be your dog.
Even in the demon army, you'd still be on top.
Save it, they're mindless monsters. I want to be the top. You're destroying everyone. My betrayal is justified.
You think we won't kill you?
You little scum, lick my shoes.
Die! Die!
How dare you be so cocky without your hostages?
Fire!
This makes no sense. Charm magic. It controls non-living things. So your sanctuary team tech is useless.
Tech can't hurt the demon army then.
Then, this will become a true war.
Maybe I picked the wrong side! Had I known, I would have brought Eagle Nation entirely through the portal! Those bastards are worse than me! They might not even obey me!
Scared yet? Bring the entire sanctuary team and surrender to the demon army. I may spare you.
Oh. You can charm tech.
You can charm technology, but not unlimited, right?
Good guess, kid. My charm magic is limited by my mana. If it's just mana drain, it can still be handled.
Even if only a fraction of our weapons were charmed, it would be enough to level all of Avenor to the ground.
Why stockpile so many weapons blow up Avenor?
Sanctuary team entered a new world. What if no one accepts us?
What then?
We're a reasonable organization.
I don't buy that good choice. My second weakness, I can't control anything too massive.
If we talk volume, naval fleets are clearly the best option, but there's no sea here.
I'll give Sanctuary Team one chance to surrender. Otherwise, everyone dies.
Fight them!
Only Avenor stands no surrender.
We might die, all of us.
The demon army won't win. We fight with Sanctuary Team.
Let's go! No humans left! What's the point of that?
Who said we have no backup?
Commander, open the space gate to maximum. Commander, open the space gate to maximum. How did the space gate go that big? What kind of contingency plan does Sanctuary Team possess to require this magnitude? They're bluffing.
Fuxi Data Center online cross-realm request active. Southern Heaven Gate breached. What exactly has Sanctuary Team been developing in secret? Don't let that thing out.
Energy intrusion detected. Ling Long Tower defense activated.
Auto counterattack initiated.